Testing, testing, 1, 2. Oh, right. Oh my gosh, give me a moment. Alright guys, welcome to the stream. Today we're going to be raiding Vault of Incarnates in World of Warcraft on Heroic. It's something I quite like to do. You guys seem to enjoy it on the YouTube channel as well. We've put together a group. We're going to be heading into the first boss now, so strap in and enjoy. Is there anyone who might need a summon? Looks like we are all here.
Somebody left, so we're at 2-4-11 again.
I'll keep looking for a dealer or DPS in the meantime. We could probably start clearing the hallway in just a second here. Is my other tank Watt in Discord? My Death Knight tank? Hey, welcome. We actually just had one spot open up for a DPS right now, and we are ready to go.
Bet. Yeah, I'm hopping on right now.
Let's mount up and start heading to the first boss. As we go through here, make sure we are focusing all the ads on the right side of the hallway. That is the right side, so we don't have to kill them manually.
Went ahead and set my battle tag in the WoW general chat there.
What is
You
your
wanna shoot me some fire?
what is your in-game name so I can whisper you? Or can I
That's,
whisper your battle
K-
tag?
Yeah, it's my character name's KAHNN, and I'm on Baj. Same as my Discord name.
And what realm was that?
Baj.
How do I spell that?
It's BASJH.
Didn't seem to be able to find it. Let me try again.
You just sign up through the dungeon thingy or the raid finder thing we have set up.
Yeah, it's called a Fresh Heroic Vault Need DPS.
Okay, let me look it up real quick. Intellect.
Yeah, that's me, that's me.
Okay. Yeah, I just signed up.
We might need to put out a summon for 1 or 2 people. Can we get a... Never mind. Alright guys, so while the last person makes their way to the raid, for everyone who's new here, my name's Ethan. I like to raid every week, heroic and normal, at least once. Right above this voice chat channel, there's a text chat channel called WoW General, and throughout the raid I'll be posting links to videos that will help cover some of the mechanics. Everyone here was chosen because they have exceptional raid progression, and we should all be on a level playing field here. This first boss is pretty simple. I'll make sure to, when the ring of ads comes up, I'll make sure to mark the one we should focus with a skull. The heroic mechanic for this fight is just don't stand next to the pillars that spawn, because when they break, they will do a little area of effect damage. Other than that, we should be just about ready to go.
Yeah, just had to reload my game real quick, so I'm almost there.
Welcome. Did you guys get anything nice out of your vault this week?
Got my third tier pierce.
That's pretty cool.
I got it on like
Yeah, I was pretty happy about that.
This week I just got a new cape that has my stats, which is haste, verse, and leech, I think, which is kind of good for a tank. Although last week I did get my full 4-piece heroic tier set, so that's cool. Gold, we're still waiting on you. Just had one person join Discord as well. That versatility ring's crazy. I could use that. Everyone is inside the instance. We are almost ready to go, guys. Alright guys, everyone use your food. Let's get one more round of buffs for cold. Need the mage buff and the evoker buff would be nice. Thank you. Food's looking pretty good. I'm about to use my flask now. Alright, everyone is ready. Let's one-shot this.
AOE incoming. Stat high. AOE incoming. Shockwave. Taunt boss. AOE incoming. Stat high. Shockwave. AOE incoming. Special coming.
Let's focus skull, guys. Pull a swap.
AOE incoming. Stat high. AOE incoming. Shockwave. Taunt AOE incoming. Shockwave. Stat high. AOE incoming. Special coming. AOE incoming.
Great kill, everybody. Great kill. Next, we're going to be going into Taros. Watt, feel free to lead the way to Taros through the right door there. I'm going to change titles real quick. Con, I'm logging currently. I was actually looking at some of my logs, and I hold like top 95 percentile on heroic kills. Not all of them, but like 4 or 5 of them.
Pretty fucking good. All of my logs are from like the first week or two of the X pack, so I don't have anything since I was like 382, 395 now.
I have the Raider IO client downloaded so that I can update the add-on. So, I mean, I just always have it open when I'm playing.
So you're logging right now.
Yeah, we need to get a summon for door real quick. Alright guys, as always, my name's Ethan. Right above this voice chat channel is a text chat channel called WoW General, and I've already linked a video that will help cover some of the mechanics for this fight. For this fight, we're going to have select raid members who are spawning pillars. We want 2 lines of pillars. And tanks, we're going to be swapping every other smash mechanic. So every other smash mechanic. There's a big faint circle, that's a soak. Try and bait the swirly things back and to the right. Like, don't have them right in melee, otherwise your job's gonna be pretty hard. The hitbox on this boss is huge, so you don't get too close to the boss. You really don't have to. You just risk falling into that tiny hole in the center of the map. And for every time he goes to partition off a quarter of the room, we're going to be going clockwise. Make sure you're going clockwise around the room. I'll be using Stampeding Roar. I recommend the other druids do so as well. And I think that's everything. I'll get a ready check going, and if it goes through, countdown timer's going up. Can we get an evoker buff, please? Thank you. Everyone is ready. Countdown timer will be going up. I'll take the first smash mechanic. What?
Watch your step. Defensive. Taunt boss. Watch your step. Defensive. Taunt boss. Watch your step. Defensive. Watch your step. Defensive. Special coming. Watch your step. Taunt boss. Watch your step. Defensive. Taunt boss. Watch your step. Defensive. Watch your step.
If we go too far left, the room could get partitioned in half, guys.
Defensive. Special coming. Watch your step. Taunt boss. Watch your step. Defensive. Watch your step. Defensive. Watch your step. Taunt boss. Special coming.
Versatility belt. So, where do you guys want to go next? I'm thinking we do Council, then Spider, then Kurog. How's that sound? Watt, feel free to lead the way. I'm going to change the titles again. You know, I just had to focus. I had to focus, and Blizzard blessed me. Blizzard blessed me. That's huge. It really balances out my stat priority. My main stat is Verse as a tank, so that's huge. I've been getting so much crit. I hate it. For some reason, Blizzard made it so every set, we have our class sets, right? But look at the stats they put on these class set pieces. It's just, they're not good. They're not good. Main crit off haste. Main mastery off crit. Like, these are sets specifically designed for a certain class and a certain role, but they put these useless stats on them. I don't get it. Say that again?
Also, you want a console right now?
Yeah, we're heading into Council, then we're going to do Spider, and then we're going to do Kurog, and then Death, and, you know, all the way through.
Okay.
Alright guys, as always, my name's Ethan. Right above this voice chat channel, there's a text chat channel called WoW General, and in there I've linked a video that will help cover some of the mechanics for this upcoming fight. They're actually very similar to the 4 ads that we just faced. If you have a tiny blue circle around you, do not walk through any of your fellow teammates. It will jump to them. It is contagious. It is bad. Don't do that. The only way to clear this is to walk into one of these stone pillars that are going to be spawning throughout the fight. Now these stone pillars are going to spawn throughout the fight. The only way to clear them is going to be with the soak mechanics. Now on Heroic, this is probably one of the main differentials between normal and Heroic. The soak mechanics, you cannot stack on top of each other. If someone is standing in 2 soaks at the same time, you're going to die, so only stand in 1. Now if you have the soak mechanic around you, you need to bring these all the way over to where the pillars are. And everyone else who doesn't have the soak mechanic has to follow them and soak for them, otherwise they will die. The soak mechanic will clear the pillars, and it'll also leave a lava pool on the ground. Now, what do we use the lava pools for? There's going to be a mechanic where you're going to see your character slowly start getting pulled. It's a very light pull, but that's kind of the tell that you're going to start gaining stacks. And if these ice stacks make it all the way to 10, you're going to be frozen in place, and someone's going to have to break you out, and it's very embarrassing. To prevent this from happening, you need to go and step in the lava pool about half, once your stacks have built up like halfway. Really, if you just step into the lava pool at any time, you're good. So if you start getting the stacking debuff, step in the lava pool to clear your stacks. Done. The 2 ads on the left side of the room need to be interrupted throughout the entire duration of the fight. Make sure you're doing that. Somebody spawned the lunker. Cool, cool. The 2 ads on the right side of the room are going to need tank swaps. Watt, I'll take Opal first, you take Ember first, and I'll try and call out every swap, but I'm pretty sure DBM does a pretty good job of that as well, so if you're pulling when DBM does it, we'll be good there. We're going to be moving counterclockwise around the room, and I think that is everything. Yeah, you could spawn that little frog in the center of the room by, I think, fishing in the lava pools next to us, but then you have to kill the boss with the frog also being alive.
Yeah, I think he's got like 9 billion health.
Yeah, it's kind of difficult. We're not trying to do that right now. Let me just mark Opal again, and I'll put out a ready check. Towards the end of the fight, if there's a DPS who'd like to volunteer for comms just to point out which one of these 4 mobs in front of us have the most health, that'll be beneficial. We need to make sure they all die evenly, because when one dies, it becomes harder to do the fight, so we want to kill them all at the same time. Always make sure you're prioritizing the one that has the most health. I just used my vial. Everyone's ready. Countdown timer's coming up. Again, I'm taking Opal first, and we're going to start basically right where he's standing right now.
Watch your
Can I
step.
go off me, Pedros?
Taunt boss. Range 5.
I got Ember.
Defensive.
Soap's going out.
Defensive. Taunt boss. Watch your step.
I got Opal.
Spread.
Clear your stacks.
Defensive. Taunt boss.
I got Ember.
Range 5.
Clear your blue. Try not to spread it, guys.
Taunt boss. Watch your step.
Soak's going out. I'm on Opal.
Defensive. Defensive. Range 5. Watch your step. Taunt boss. Interrupt.
I'm on Ember.
Taunt boss.
Back on Opal. Soak's going out.
Range defensive. Defensive. Watch your step.
Personals if you need them.
Spread.
Do your stacks.
Defensive. Taunt boss.
I'm on Ember.
Range 5. Move to pillar. Watch your step. Interrupt. Taunt boss. Interrupt. Defensive. Interrupt. Interrupt.
I'm on Ember. Let's be res tank.
Defensive.
I'm on Ember. Grab
Range
Opal.
5.
Position
Watch your
Ember.
step. Move to pillar. Defensive. Taunt boss.
I got Opal. Keep us alive, guys. Soak's going out. Don't stack.
Range 5. Interrupt. Watch your step.
Keep pushing deep.
Interrupt. Taunt boss. Defensive. Spread.
Clear your stacks. I'm on Ember. He's about to die. Kill them all. Good job, guys. Yep, reses will be going out in a moment. Great job, everyone. We have not wiped once today. We're doing great. Next, we're going to be doing Senath, the spider. Watt, feel free to lead the way. Oh, feel free to let your dogs out real quick. Then after that, we're doing Kurog, then Death. Farrell kind of goes crazy on that fight.
Yeah, honestly, Pharaoh's super fun to play right now.
I was playing balance, and early in the expansion, it was feeling super bad. So I switched to Guardian. Yeah, I kind of wish I played Farrell a little bit.
Pretty cool. Honestly, it's kind of. I feel like it's kind of the same thing as Bear. Yeah, they did buff balance a bit since the beginning of the X pack. I played balance back in Shadowlands, and I don't know, it was cool. It felt alright, but it just didn't pique my interest at all.
Let's give reses to people who need them. There's a few people walking in. Again, for everyone who's new here, my name's Ethan. Right above this voice chat channel, there's a text chat channel, and in there, I'll be linking a video, which I'm doing right now. And that video will help cover any of the mechanics that you might need a refresher on. For this fight, it's pretty simple on Heroic. It's almost exactly the same as normal. Let me put down a marker real quick. So I put down a green marker on the right side of the room. This is where we should be dropping our pools. Throughout this fight, we're going to be moving clockwise up this staircase, up various floors of this room. I'm going to be taking the boss first. Watt is going to be taking the ad first on this first platform. From there, me and Watt, we're going to get our stacks, of course. As soon as... I'm going to tell you when to taunt the first time, but after that, every time your stacks fall off, just pull instantly. This is probably the hardest tank swap in the entire raid. If we can just get through this, we're good. Again, as soon as your stacks fall off, just pull. Don't worry about when DBM's saying it. Just as soon as they fall off, pull. We shouldn't really be going any higher than like 5 or 6. When you're on the ad, make sure you're pointing it in a direction that's either already covered with the ice crap that's on the floor or like at a wall, because it's going to do a frontal cone that's going to put ice pools on the ground. The heroic mechanic for this fight is there's going to be web pools on the ground. On normal, they'll typically just stack up and then apply a slow to you if you're in them for too long. But in heroic, if you let the stacks get too high, you'll actually get rooted in place for 30 seconds and someone will have to break you out. You're pretty much dead if that happens, but it's super easy to avoid. Just don't stand in the web pools. For the pull ability, just make sure you're running to the wall. The hitbox on this boss is super big, so you don't have to get close to the center of the room if you are melee, so don't do that. We are going to lust when we are on the final platform, unless you guys are really adamant about lusting on pull. I'm thinking we do it on the final platform. I'll call it out. When we are on the final platform, make sure you are dropping your pools on the left hand and the right hand side of the platform, leaving the center clear for the knockback ability. And I believe that is everything. Again, just try to make sure we're dropping pools where I have that green marker and then slowly working to the other side. Other than that, ready checks coming up. We're all buffed. The food attendance could be better. We have more flasks than food right now. I don't know how that happens. Everyone is ready, so the countdown timer will be coming in probably 15 seconds to give you guys time to eat. Again, Watt, I'll take the boss first, you take the ad first. I'll tell you when to do the first taunt. After that, as soon as your stacks fall off, I'm going to be pulling, you're going to be pulling just like that.
Spread.
Swap.
Pulling in. Spread. Pulling in.
Whoever's not on the boss will be taking ads on these
Spread.
platforms.
Spread. Pulling in. Spread. Taunt boss. Pulling in. Spread.
Take ad, I'm swapping.
Spread.
Use personals if you need it.
Pulling in.
Swap.
Taunt boss. Spread.
We have 2 B reses, grab 1
Pulling
DPS.
in. Stack high.
Swap if you haven't.
Ready for Lust?
Yeah, Lust Hero, we did it. Make sure you're dropping pools on the left hand and right hand side of the platform.
Spread. Knocking back.
We need that tank, maybe. Keep pushing DPS, push, push.
Spread. Knocking back. Move to star. Spread.
It's done. Okay, first wipe of the night, not too bad. We got it to 3%, that's kind of insane. Definitely get it on this next one. Everyone did absolutely fine. You know, we're just gonna give it another pull and we're gonna get it here. 3%, like, so close. Do you guys want to try lusting on pull? I mean, we did fine, but we could do that. Someone's recommending it. We need food, druid buff. I mean, if everyone has food, I mean, that's easily that extra 3% right there. Let's clear raid chat. Everyone should be using food. All right, everyone is ready. Countdown timer's coming, just like the last poll. Stay alive.
Spread.
Swap.
Pulling in. Taunt boss. Spread. Taunt boss. Pulling in.
I'm at 8 stacks, pull.
Spread.
I'm on boss, you take head.
Spread. Pulling in. Taunt boss. Spread.
Swap.
Pulling in.
I got boss.
Spread. Spread. Pulling in. Taunt boss. Spread.
Swap.
Pulling in. Spread.
Lost hero. Oh, might have. Use everything, guys.
Move to star. Knocking back.
I'm stunned, Watt. Take it.
Spread. Knocking back. Move to star. Spread.
Swap. Stay alive, use personals, we're almost there. Somebody break me out of the webs.
Knocking back.
Great job, everyone. Great job. Looks like we got 2 tier pieces that dropped. So far, so good. Looks like we're going to Kurog next.
Sorry guys, I don't know what's going on with my game right now.
Alright guys, we're going to do a 3-minute break since we've been going since the beginning. 0 wipes so far. Let's take a 3-minute break, let everyone bio whatever you might need to do. Feel free to do that now. I'll have a timer on screen. Pretty successful raid so far, right?
Yeah, we're fucking slapping.
That's the enthusiasm I love. This boss is pretty easy. I guess I'll wait 1 more minute before I get into the quick explanation here.
Five, four, three, two, one.
One, two, three, four. Okay, they'll be here soon. Okay, so for this fight, we're going to be starting at purple. Let me make sure I'm all set here. We're going to be starting at purple and then working our way clockwise around the room. That's arcane earth, and then we're going to be doing, I guess that's ice, then fire, of course. For the arcane phase, there's going to be tiny little soaks. Make sure we have 1 person in each of them. 1 second. Yes, he can. Okay, so the purple, there's going to be tiny little soaks. Make sure we have 1 person in each of them. The purple heroic mechanic is probably the only one that's difficult. The rest of them are super easy. So for purple, there's going to be select raid members that have an electricity thing above their head. If this is you, you need to buddy with one other person who does not have the electricity over their head. If you do not have it over your head and you see someone who doesn't know what they're doing with the electricity over their head, stand next to them kindly. As long as we get through the purple phase without a single person dying, easy fight. We're going to be going into Earth after that. In the Earth fight, there's going to be these brown... Actually, that's during the ad phase. But make sure you're killing all ads in all phases. Once we get into the 50% health mark, roughly, there's going to be ads that spawn from the Arcane and the Earth quadrants. We're going to be focusing the Earth ad down first. I'll mark it with a skull. And then after that, we'll do the Arcane ad. During this ad phase, there's going to be brown pools we drop on the ground. Try and bring those to the wall. The brown pools do not do damage when you walk through them. They do, but it's so tiny it's negligible. The only time they really do damage is when you're placing them on the ground and when they do a rupture. Because of this, you're able to easily stack brown pools on top of other brown pools, which saves floor space. The Arcane ad will target 2 random raid members with a big circle around them. Simply, if you're targeted, you need to move away from everybody else so that nobody is in the circle. It's pretty simple. After that, we'll be going into the ice area. The ice heroic mechanic is there's going to be like these orbs that spawn right on top of the boss, and they're going to slowly work out. It's very easy to dodge. Don't stress out about it. Once we get through the ice phase, we're in the fire phase. The fire heroic mechanic is there's going to be red swirlies on the ground. Don't stand in them. They will do damage. Also, they are very easy to dodge. In the final ad phase, we're going to have the ice ad and the fire ad. We're going to be killing the fire ad first. But you need to remember the ice ad's mechanic is he's going to have a circle around him, and you need to stack inside that circle. And since we're killing him last, you're going to need to be doing this multiple times. So just stack inside the circle. Everyone not inside the circle will take a ton of damage. So again, for the first ad phase, we are killing Earth ad first. I'll mark it with a skull. And in the second ad phase, we are killing the fire ad first. I will mark it with a skull. Let's do another ready check. Everyone should be just about here by now. We might need to wait for the rogue, but he's on his way. Alright, the rogue is just about here. We're going to do a ready check. Let's get a priest buff for our rogue friend. Thank you. Make sure you got food. Most of us do. I'm using my flask right now. Everyone's ready. Awesome. I'll be taking the boss first, Watt. And again, we're swapping every time he does that frontal cone. Every time. I'll try and call out when he's at 50% energy because, you know, we got to switch quadrants then. But if I'm not doing it, if I'm not paying attention, make sure we're doing that as well, Watt. Lust, we will do it right on pull. Lust on pull. We will do that. Okay. Again, the first quadrant for the heroic mechanic is probably the hardest, guys. You just need to live through that first quadrant, and the rest is super easy. So, again, if there's electricity over your head, stand next to someone who doesn't, and vice versa.
Defensive.
If you're a DPS, never stand in front of the boss.
Taunt boss. Help soak. Defensive.
Okay, we'll wipe that one.
Spread.
Can we get a mass res after this, please? Missed one soak.
Run.
Okay, okay. Make sure we're getting those soaks, guys. Were you able to get that mass res? For Cano, are you in Discord? Or Cano, are you in Discord? Can we get a res on our healer here? Make sure to use your food, flasks. We need to go back over to purple, so let's start walking over to the purple marker. You're starting with arcane. Okay, guys, everyone's almost here. Make sure you are standing by the purple marker. The purple marker. There's a few people at the entrance still. Again, stand by the purple marker. Remember, this first quadrant is really the only hard one. Your number one priority is getting through here. Tiny little circles on the ground. We need one person to soak each. If you have electricity over your head, group with someone. If you have the big circles, I believe step out. Everyone is ready. Let's do one. I think everyone's buffed. Okay. Okay, countdown timer's coming. Dude's flexing his rune on us.
Defensive. Defensive. Helpzerg. Taunt boss. Run. Defensive. Watch your step.
Accept the B-reses.
Taunt boss.
Ads.
Run. Run out. Watch your step. Run out. Run away. Watch your step.
Goozaloo, you take the arcane out, please. When you have that circle around you.
Run away. Defensive. Watch your Taunt boss. Defensive.
Those are the big soaks, by the way. Move him over to fire.
Watch orb.
B-res tank.
Watch your step. Watch your step. Taunt boss. Watch your step. Defensive.
Alright, fire add first. Marking it.
Running.
Stack on ice, everyone. Get in close.
Running.
Stack on ice, Guzlo.
Interrupt. Running.
Alright, so this one's gonna be a wipe. Much better than the
Interrupt.
last pull. Gotta make sure we're getting through that first quadrant with everyone alive, and then we got it.
Interrupt. Watch your feet. Watch your feet. Running.
Honestly, I don't find Kurog that difficult, to be honest. I'm using my food now. Can we get one evoker buff? Make sure you guys are using food, flasks, especially if you see your name in the chat right now. Welcome, welcome. Just for the new people, my name's Ethan. Right above this voice chat channel is a text chat channel called WoW General, and in there I've been posting links to videos that will help explain some of the mechanics as we go along. Make sure to grab lot cookies. We have lot cookies in front of us here. We are starting on purple and going clockwise. Purple is the hardest quadrant. Again, tiny circles on ground. We need one person to soak each. Big circles, you take those far away from everyone else. If you have a little electricity above your head, you want to stack next to someone who does not have the electricity above their head. And if you don't and you see they're out, make sure you stand next to them, otherwise they will die. We just need people to live through that first quadrant. Everything else is super easy. One last ready check. This one goes through as it should. Countdown timer's going up. Is my mage present? Brainies, are you here? one last ready check. I might have to remove him from raid here. I don't know where he's at. How long do we have to wait for the boss to scale? Is it like once he phases out? Or if someone wants to click on the boss and watch their health for a change? Alright, so I just did 4 ready checks. I think we're all here. We're going to go straight into a countdown timer. Again, live through purple.
Defensive. Taunt boss. Help soak.
Soaks.
Defensive.
Move him over to Earth.
Run.
DPS behind boss.
Taunt boss. Watch your step. Defensive.
Ads.
Run.
Hurt that first.
Run out. Watch your step. Watch your step. Taunt boss.
Again,
Watch
this one has
your-
the orb mechanic.
Defensive. Taunt boss. Defensive. Watch your step. Watch your step. Taunt boss. Watch your step. Defensive.
Fire ad first.
Running.
Stack on ice.
Interrupt. Running.
Stack on ice, everyone. Almost killed fire. Use personals if you need them.
Interrupt. Running.
Stack.
Interrupt. Defensive. Taunt boss. Watch your step. Taunt boss. Watch your step. Watch your step. Defensive. Watch your step. Defensive.
%, not bad, not bad. We need to make sure we're keeping all of our DPS up. Put up a break timer because it's going to take people a moment to walk out here. So feel free to go bathroom, drinks, whatever you might need. Botch, are you planning on tanking? I think Botch was a DPS. I'll let you guys figure out where you would like to be.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Looks like everyone is here. Let's just let these ready checks go through as people come back from their little break. So elevated, you're going tank. Got it. I'll mark you. I'm using my food right now. Looks like almost everyone has food, and then I'll use my flask after. What buff are we missing? Mage buff, ah. There is a feast out. Let's get the evoker buff. It looks like almost everyone is here and ready. Enchant, the shaman, Oz, the demon hunter. Everyone's buffed. I'm using my flask right now. Mr. Shaman. Okay, he's back, which means everyone's ready. Countdown timer's coming up. I guess I should maybe quickly recap. My name's Ethan. Right above this voice chat channel, there's a text chat channel called WoW General. In there's a link that explains the mechanics. We're going to be starting on purple and going clockwise. Make sure you're taking the tiny soaks. Electricity, stand next to someone. We're going to be killing the earth ad first, and then we're going to be killing the fire ad first. Countdown timer's going up.
Defensive. Defensive. Help soak.
Soaks, one each.
Defensive.
Other tank, I'm taking every knockback. Move him to Earth right now.
Run. Defensive. Watch your step.
Oh, yeah, I'm dead. I got B-Res on the... Wipe this one up. Just wipe it.
Run.
Alright, so I'll be taking the first tank mechanic. Then you pull it off. Hold him at the wall. I'll only pull off once you have taken the knockback. And make sure you're holding aggro, because I'll be behind the boss. And if somehow it's pointed at me, that means everyone's taken it. We can't have that happen.
Defensive.
Your turn.
Taunt boss. Spread. Watch your step. Defensive.
Move him over to Earth. Bring him over here. Take aggro.
Run.
Try and take aggro. Taunt. All DPS behind boss.
Taunt boss. Watch your step. Defensive. Run. Watch your step. Run out.
All four of our healers. Okay. Well, on that note, our healers left. I think we're gonna call it there. Thank you for the invite. Thank you so much for coming, Cure. I appreciate it. Yeah, we're just having a little bit of difficulties here. I think we're gonna call it. Thank you guys so much for coming. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys had fun. Make sure to stick around in the Discord if you guys would like to get notified when we're doing this again. We're definitely gonna try and pick up these bosses later in the week. And we do this every week. I also have a website. Go check out ethanrun.com. I'd really appreciate it. And as for the stream, thank you guys so much for coming. I really appreciate all of you who decided to stop by and give the stream a watch. I'm going to be breaking this into highlights, and those will be uploaded and made available on the YouTube channel and the Twitch channel. So make sure to follow and subscribe if you'd like to get notified when those go live. I also have a blog. Go to ethanwrenn.com. From there, you can check out some news articles I've been posting. Quickly becoming one of my main outlets, so definitely be staying tapped in with the blog. Thank you guys so much. I was hoping we'd get a little bit further today, but our tank had to go. People seem to be struggling a little bit. It's okay. We'll get them next week for sure. I hope you guys are enjoying Dragonflight. Hope you guys are enjoying the World of Warcraft content, and thank you.
Nick, you're stupid.
Damn, homie, I thought you really ride for me. I thought you was gonna hold it down for me. You lied to me, I thought it was cool. Why you want me to die, homie? Damn, homie, I thought you was my